Hey guys, yes, it's Wednesday and we have returned. Yay! Yes, so we're back and lots of things have happened. Hold on. As I said last time, I got a new kitten. He's getting so big. Say hi. Say hi, Internet. I actually have two of them. I'd show you the other one, but she's being antisocial at the second. At the moment. And where the second thing came. Right this second, I guess I tried to say right this second and say at the moment at the same time. Didn't quite work. Anyway, yes, so we're back and I am so excited, guys. I'm so thankful to be back. And one of the things, and it's something Sophie talked about that I definitely am very excited about, but I think I'm most excited about, is actually starting this up as more of a community, more of a conversation. Because that's the whole point for me in doing this and being part of this collab is it's not, us sitting up here as this, these together people who know everything. It's starting a conversation. It's building a community. And that's what I want this to be about, is this community. And so I know that in the past, y'all would reply to videos and we wouldn't reply to you. And I feel horrible about that. And I want to apologize for my part in that. But I definitely don't want that this time around. I want there to be a back and forth, to be to have a conversation. So yes, I'm very excited about that. I'm also very excited for our newest member, Miss Lisa. Yes, I'm so excited about this. One of the things that I'm saying the word excited like 50 million times. The thing that I love the most is that I really am looking forward to is the fact that you're a parent. I really want to hear a parent's point of view in a lot of our thing and their take on these things. So very, very, I need the source to think of something else other than saying excited. But anyway, I digress. Hold on, taking a small break for you to meet my other kitty. This one's name is Harvey Dent, which is the alter ego of Two-Face from the Batman universe. And she's a girl, and her name is Harvey, and I don't care because it was just too perfect with the split face. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Sorry, random break to show you my cat. So kind of just a small update on smallish. I'll try to keep this short, guys. And pardon the stampeding of my kittens. As I said in my last video that I did for the channel before we took our break, and as Sophie said, it was a much needed break. I said I'd started seeking therapy for sexual assault. And I still am in therapy, although with a different therapist. The initial therapist I was with did not specialize in or have any experience, I think, with anybody with trauma. And so it just wasn't a good fit. And so now I'm with somebody who specializes with trauma. And it's been good. And it's been horribly bad. And it got really bad there, guys, for me. I seriously contemplated leaving the channel altogether, even after the break, because when we started talking about coming back, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this because how bad things got. It got to the point of wanting to harm myself, and that's a hard thing to say. It's extremely embarrassing to say for me. I mean, it's not something that I want everyone to know, but on the other side, do, because it's real. It's what's happening, and I want to be as open as I can be because I've spent so much of my life with secrets that it's now very cathartic in a way for me to not that I want to go around without any, because that's just ridiculous, but being a lot more open and honest about things. But yes, so I am on medication now, and I'm a lot more stable. I feel more together and stable and just solid than I have in a very long time. And so that's a good thing. I'm still dealing with a lot of pain and a lot of being overwhelmed because of the whole situation. I talked previously in a video we did last year, because we did a week about depression, and I talked about how at 17 I was diagnosed with bipolar 2, and then I found out a month ago I was actually misdiagnosed. And this is a very common thing because I was, for this specifically, that I actually have PTSD instead. Specifically complex PTSD. If you want to know more about that, I'll link to some stuff below. But yes, it's actually kind of a common misdiagnosis. And the reason I think that I was misdiagnosed is that the therapist at the time had no idea about this trauma. And so they do kind of have some similarities, somewhat. There's a cycle to them, mostly caused by triggers. But yeah, so yay. I've learned a lot about triggers and stressors and what mine are, where they come from, how to deal with them. And I will have to say, even though I've had some really bad times, like last Friday I got triggered really hard, and just from that point on, just bad times. In the past, before I started seeking help and getting better, working on getting better, I would have avoided making this video. I would have avoided any kind of things, doing anything at all. It would have caused problems at work. Whereas this time, even though I was having a bad fucking time, and it's still even continuing on to today, like I've done nothing today, things are still getting done. I'm still going to work, I'm still doing my job, bills are getting paid, videos getting made, and so there's some really bad parts and there's some really good parts, and I'm really glad that I did start seeking help, but also I'm not glad about being in so much pain and so much being overwhelmed so much and everything else. So yes, not long after I made that video where I talked about seeking therapy, I came out to a couple of my siblings and one friend about my sexual assault and got some assistance there, and everything started going better, that I decided to come out to my family about a week and a half ago, and all my close friends, let them know what was happening. And I'm fucking terrified, guys. I'm terrified. I don't know if I can look my family in the face this Thanksgiving. Like, part of me is like, try to get out of going to Thanksgiving, because I don't know if I can look them in the face with them knowing. It's scary shit, guys. Wow, this whole therapy thing. Because that's just, I mean, I don't want it to be completely everything that I go on about, but it's been such a huge part of my life the last 6, months. That yeah, that's just a lot of what's going on. Yes, but I'm very excited to be back, guys, and I'm looking forward to talking about things and having conversations with you guys. And yeah, so I will see you guys next Wednesday.